Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air signs. This is your oracle. All right, let's see what oracle comes out. After we get the oracle that comes out for you, we will see the message that is delivered with that oracle, and then we'll look at some side messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air signs. As above, so below. Ashe. All right. Make sure you subscribe and be a part of the success of this new channel, reaching 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Let's see what else. Also, go check out the podcast, Air Signs, The Reason Why. It's no different from the YT. It's just audio, and you can take it on the go. Okay? It's no video. It's just audio, and there's a lot of collective and general readings there for you. All right, let's go ahead and see what your oracle is. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. All right, air signs, we have a higher view. Okay. This is beautiful. Automatically, what's being pulled from this is you're letting all that is the Most High to order your steps, order your thoughts. It's like you're putting God first, right? It's not just going with the flow. This is truly trust, and it's mutual. And I definitely am feeling that there's more peace, right? I'm also getting that it's like someone realizes when they step away out of God's will, there's havoc. And even when you are in His will, when He gives permission for certain things to happen in our lives, you still have peace, right? And clarity, and nothing holds you back. But when you're not in His will, it's kind of like riding it till the wheels fall off, right? And literally saying, you know what, I got this. And it kind of stems off of disappointment, anger, right? All right, let's go ahead and read this, a higher view. Let's see. After your reading, air signs, I'm going to take a quick break, and then I will be back up with the lives. And I will be doing water sign and earth signs. What are we doing, Lucky? All right. So sometimes our lives are suction cupped to the ends of our nose, and we cannot see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone. One the automatic response to life and react from a learned and conditioned place, rather one of awareness. Being in a reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers can keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. Okay. The world is wide open for you today. All you have to do is move into higher ground, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. Okay? More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you are able to step back and get a little distance. You can wait before responding, be more graceful in your interactions, and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. All right, let's go ahead and tap into some side notes here. Lucky, where are you going? Where are you going? We have the Page of Wands, right? Someone is inspired to free themselves from being tied up. We have the Hangman in reverse. Okay. This is kind of explaining that confirmation of when we are angered or disappointed and we try to take on things ourselves. And so our egotism comes into place, but at the same time, we act recklessly, right? Based off the fear of the sacrifice of stepping out of God's will, right? It's like challenging, like, I just don't care. So what you don't care is what's going to be presented. It can start off as fun, right? But then it becomes toxic and reckless. Back to square one, right? After that full wheel turns, and it's like, okay, you want to you want to keep it up, or do you want to change your ways? It's like someone is disappointing themselves when you know your true potentials. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak. For some of you, I do give it to you. I gave you a lot of props. For those of you, it's like when you know that you're getting ready to become reckless, right? It's like someone is saying, God, I respect you. I can't sit here and pretend and be like, oh, Bible scriptures here, and oh, I put Most High first, and oh, I this. And it's like someone is true. It's like, hey, when I tell you that I'm about to be reckless and ride it till the wheels fall off, that's what I mean. Someone is, if somebody truly here is a boss. And it's like you can feel their emotional pain. Someone also wears their pain. And that's how it's like someone, it's like you looking at someone from afar and you can tell someone that you're used to their patterns when they struggle, right? But then you can tell when they're tapped back into God because they don't have the bitch resting face, or they don't have like it's some type of aura. So for those of you who you are willing and you know you need to clean your aura, there is an aura link. You can play that for 4 minutes because that's all how long it is. It's only 4 minutes. So there's no excuse. We have 24 hours. And if you want to clear your aura, because some of you are attracting demonic beings, okay, and it's preventing you for tapping back into God's will. It's like you're being set up to be reckless and more reckless and more reckless, right? And becoming mad at the world, becoming a bitter person. And you'll be able to see that once you get back into the will of God. Point blank, period. It's like sorrow with the Three of Swords, it drifts away. It's like someone wants to feed you to the wolves or to the owls. Like someone is trying to taint someone's name behind the scenes as if like someone's calling you a rat. And they're trying to feed you to the wise. I'm getting gatekeepers. But with the Ace of Wands, you would definitely have willpower to stand up for yourself. And this is more so standing up for yourself of going back into the will of God. Someone is feeling like they can't tap back into, like you're trying to find your soul, you're trying to find yourself. And you can. You just have to release all that is, or all that your surroundings, or whom you keep communicating with. Someone is being called a Satanist or a demonic person. Don't worry about that. They're being tortured at night. This person is restless, and you can see it in their eyes. The Three of Pentacles. Help is on the way. So be mindful here, because we have the Three of Pentacles with the Moon in the world. Continue to be your true self, even through the recklessness. Being your true self. More truth is going to reveal itself. But the advisory and the suggestion is to get back in the will of God. Follow your heart in the way that you know, that taps you back into a higher view and a clear perspective and a clear understanding where all the weight is lifted. Go back to your routine that takes you and makes you feel like home again, in the connection and the relationship with the Most High God, whatever belief system that you possess, okay, that is deeply rooted within you. All right. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that is your oracle. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.